A viewer once opened up to me and said, "My family just renovated our house, and ever since we moved back in, it feels like money keeps slipping away because of bad luck. We rushed into signing a contract and ended up choosing the wrong terms, lost money on something that should not have cost that much, and then all these little extra expenses just kept piling up." After looking at the layout of their home, I noticed this. The kitchen was placed in a corner, hit directly by rushing wind, and from the front door, your line of sight went straight out to the balcony like a clear escape route. The house looked beautiful, but the energy moved through it too fast, with nowhere to settle. The scary part is that this kind of layout can make money run off the exact same way. You may be able to earn it, but it is hard to keep. Unexpected expenses tend to pop up, and rush decisions can make you lose money over just one small detail. Today, I am making this video to show you 10 Feng Shui traps in your home that can quietly cause your money to leak away. For each trap, I will explain it in the easiest way possible, so you can spot the signs right away. And most importantly, I will show you simple ways to fix it. Trap number 1. The front door lines up directly with the balcony or back door. In Feng Shui, the front door is where wealth energy enters. That energy should move gently through the home before it settles. But when the layout creates a straight path, energy rushes in and right back out, like pouring water into a container with a hole. It never gets a chance to build up. In daily life, this kind of setup also makes the home feel rushed and unsettled. Everything moves too fast, so it is harder to stay steady. That often leads to small extra expenses or quick money decisions made without enough pause. The fix is simple. Create a stopping point right after the front door to slow the flow. You can use a slim cabinet, a green plant, or a light divider so that when you step in, you no longer see straight out to the balcony. Once that straight line is broken, the energy slows down and the house holds on to things better. Trap number 2. The stove is in the northwest. A lot of homes put the stove here because it is convenient for plumbing and keeps the kitchen layout neat. But in Feng Shui, this is a sensitive area. The northwest represents the family's leadership and career energy. The stove brings fire, and fire in this spot can create impatience, rushed choices, and small mistakes that end up costing real money. It is easy to check. Stand in the center of the house, find the northwest corner, and see whether the stove or cooking area is there. Then notice whether that area feels hot, stuffy, heavy with odor, or messy. The more heat and trapped air there is, the stronger that effect becomes. The fix is also simple. First, cool the kitchen down. Improve ventilation. Keep the stove area clean and avoid bold red tones there. Second, add more earth elements to calm the fire, like yellow or brown tones, ceramic pieces, natural stone, rugs, or earth-colored items. Once the kitchen feels less hot and less harsh, the northwest energy settles down too, and money feels less rushed. Trap number 3. A messy front entrance. You open the door and see shoes piled up at the entry, a trash can right by the door, and wet raincoats dripping onto the floor. It may feel convenient, but this is one of the easiest ways to let the wrong kind of energy collect. In Feng Shui, the front door is where energy enters. If that area already feels smelly, damp, and cluttered, good energy gets blocked the moment it arrives. Put simply, you are turning the place that should welcome luck into a place that holds on to bad energy. Over time, the home feels heavy, life slows down, work stops flowing, and money keeps slipping away in little amounts. Just remember this: a clean, bright, open front door invites opportunity. So keep shoes in a closed cabinet, move the trash can away from the entrance, and place wet items in a separate corner with a drip tray or hooks. The goal is simple: keep the front door dry, neat, and clear. Trap number 4 is a mirror in the wrong place. A lot of homes make this mistake because mirrors make a space look bigger. There are 2 common signs to watch for. You open the front door and see a mirror facing it, or you lie in bed and the mirror reflects straight toward the bed. In Feng Shui, mirrors strongly reflect energy. A mirror facing the front door acts like a bounce-back panel, sending good energy right out before it can settle inside. A mirror facing the bed can disturb the feeling of rest, making it harder to fully relax and sleep deeply. And when you do not sleep well and your mind feels unsettled, it becomes much easier to make rushed decisions, forget details, and lose money over small mistakes. The fix is very simple. If the mirror faces the door, angle it to the side or move it somewhere more hidden, like onto a closet door. If you cannot move it yet, use a curtain or frosted film to soften the reflection. If the mirror faces the bed, the fastest fix is to cover it at night or change its position so you no longer see it reflecting at you while lying down. Trap number 5 is a beam over an important spot, like the bed, desk, or stove. Many people ignore this because they think it is just part of the structure, but in Feng Shui, a beam hanging over a main living area creates a pressing effect that makes the energy there feel heavy and unstable. You can check this easily. Lie on the bed and look up. Sit at your desk and look up. Stand at the stove and look up. If there is a beam running right above you, that is the trap. It often makes people feel tense without realizing why. Sleep becomes lighter, work feels more stressful, and cooking starts to feel rushed. These may sound minor, but over time they throw off the rhythm of daily life and can lead to extra expenses or small, costly mistakes. The best fix is to shift the position. Move the bed, desk, or stove away from the beam if possible. If you cannot, a dropped ceiling or soft indirect lighting can reduce that heavy feeling. The goal is to make your sleeping, working, and cooking spaces feel calm and light again, because those are 3 of the most important rhythm points in the home. Trap number 6 is water leaks and damp mold. This one does not even need deep Feng Shui logic. Basic money logic is enough. A leaking faucet means a higher water bill. A damp wall means damaged furniture. A small repair left too long almost always turns into a bigger one. At first, it may just be a few drops of water and a faint wall stain, but later it can lead to swollen wood, peeling paint, rotted cabinets, moldy smells, and repeated repair visits. Each one may seem minor, but together they become a real expense. Just remember this: when water leaks, money leaks too. So the moment you find a leak, fix it within 24 to 48 hours. Do not let it drag on for weeks. And to avoid wasting money because no one checked, regularly inspect the 3 places most likely to leak: the toilet, where silent leaks can happen, faucets with worn-out washers, and the cabinet under the sink, where hidden moisture builds up. Catching these spots early can block one of the most common money drains in the house. Trap number 7 is an imbalance between the green dragon and the white tiger. Stand inside the house and look outward. The left side is the green dragon and the right side is the white tiger. A home usually feels balanced when the left side feels more supportive and rising, while the right side is just strong enough to protect. The problem starts when the right side becomes too dominant by being taller, heavier, brighter, louder, or more crowded than the left. When that happens, the home often feels tense. Small issues turn into conflict, rushed decisions happen more easily, and arguments can slow down work or money flow. Sometimes the pressure is very literal, like when the neighbor's house on the right is built too high and close, making that side feel heavy and blocked. The fix is not to fight the right side, but to strengthen the left. Add more light on the left, open that side up more, place a healthy plant or a medium-height plant arrangement there, and if you have a yard, keep a light landscape feature on the left. The goal is to lift the left side a little so the house feels balanced again and everything flows more smoothly. Trap number 8 is broken items and clutter building up. Clutter blocks energy from moving. Piles of old or broken things, especially under the bed or under the stairs, create stagnant zones with heavy energy. It is like a blockage in the home circulation, making it harder for luck, work, and business to move forward. If your house is like that right now, grab 3 bags. Bag 1 is for broken items, things that are cracked, rusty, missing parts, or still waiting to be repaired. Bag 2 is for anything you have not used in a year. Bag 3 is for extra boxes and packaging, like cartons, shoe boxes, and wrapping. Spend just 10 to 15 minutes, and do not overthink it. Start with under the bed first, because that is where you sleep every night. Once you finish, open the windows and let fresh air move through. Trap number 9 is a front door facing the elevator, or stairs lining up directly with the front door. This is very common in apartments and narrow city homes because it makes the layout convenient, but in Feng Shui, it creates a strong rushing force. In apartments, it is easy to spot. You open the door and see the elevator right there, or a long hallway pointing straight into the home. Every time the elevator opens and closes, the hallway energy gets stirred up and pushed right at your door. That kind of energy makes the home feel unsettled, and money can start coming and going unpredictably. In townhouse-style homes, when the stairs sit directly in line with the front door, energy rushes in and gets pulled straight upward or pushed back out along the stair path. Put simply, the house has no buffering space near the entrance, so it is hard for energy to gather. The fix is to create a buffer zone. Right after the door, use a rug, better lighting, and a soft barrier like a plant, a slim shelf, or a light divider to break that straight line. If the stairs face the door, place a plant or decorative shelf at the bottom of the stairs so the path no longer shoots straight outward. Trap number 10 is a bathroom that is too exposed or placed on the wrong axis. You open the front door and immediately see the bathroom door, or the bathroom sits in the center of the house, or it faces the kitchen. This is a common layout issue because it is convenient for plumbing, but in Feng Shui, it is believed to spread damp, heavy energy into the main living space. When the bathroom is the first thing you see, good energy enters the home and immediately hits a damp, heavy area. If the bathroom is in the center of the house, it puts that heavy moisture right in the middle, which can lead to odor, mold, and a stuffy feeling over time. And when the bathroom faces the kitchen, the two spaces clash because one is for cooking and one is for waste, making the whole house feel less settled. If you cannot move the bathroom, there are still simple fixes. First, block the direct view. If the bathroom door faces the entrance, use a curtain, a thin divider, a slim shelf, or a plant, so it is not the first thing you see. Second, keep it dry. Keep the door closed, run the exhaust fan, dry the floor, and deal with odors and moisture early. Third, if it faces the kitchen, place a light divider like a shelf, plant, or airy screen between them, or use a door or curtain so the two areas no longer face each other directly. The goal is simple. Do not let damp air and odor take over the main path of the home. So in the end, a home that holds good energy, stays clean, and keeps a healthy balance is one of the strongest foundations for steady, long-term financial well-being. And it often starts with very small things, like clearing the entryway, fixing a leaking faucet, and keeping the kitchen warm and welcoming. That is how you begin to notice positive shifts in your money flow. Do you think your home might have some other issue too? Share it with me in the comments. I will read through them and respond in upcoming videos.